So, Eric, we're talking about this scholarship idea that we came up with. Unpack it for us in a way that a frontline salesperson wants to provide complimentary access to either a skeptical boss or a struggling sales buddy.
Well, Matthew, we have so many people who contact us and they're so excited about our program, and they've either gone through it, they've heard about it, they're talking about it, and they're like, well, I know I've got a buddy who would absolutely love this. I don't think he's going to want to pay for it. Or I've got a boss like you talked about, and my boss is really skeptical. And he's like, I don't know if this is the right move for our team. Well, here's a perfect opportunity. So that's why we developed this scholarship opportunity, whereas come in, you purchase the course Virtual Sales RX. It's your video self-guided tour. You can then say, hey, I want to give this to this person. You send an email, our IT team goes to work, and that person has access. That person who you designate will have access to the same exact course. And, if you have somebody who's out there, you say to yourself, hey, two of us really want to take this course. Well, you've got yourself a course at half the price that you would have had to pay. And we're going to do that for the month of August. So it's exciting. It's really exciting.
Yeah, I'll have to share with you, Eric. Over the weekend, we had an individual who had gone through our medical sales RX course a couple years ago. And he may have been the first one to sign up for this scholarship program. But anyways, he DM'd me, said, hey, Matthew, I signed up and here is who I want to grant the scholarship to. And so I said to him, I said, hey, do you think that your scholarship recipient, because he had described him as a young up and comer medical sales rep. I said, do you think he'd appreciate it if I just ripped out a quick personalized video, welcome this person through, in a way that only personalized videos can do? And Eric,
Sure.
I did that. And the response that I got, you would have thought that, Bono sent a personalized video. It was awesome. This young man responded back and said, oh, I'm so excited
I
about
love
this.
it.
And I'm so grateful that, I received this scholarship. And so it can be helpful so we've clarified that the scholarship program is where you purchase the access on demand, our most popular course, that $497. They get immediate access to coaching curriculum, videos, and the guide. It can be helpful to maybe unpack for people that are listening to us for the first time, what's in that course that you and I start off with, maybe module one, that you and I have heard, man, this is the consistent brief feedback that we get and the value from the way that we structured the course.
Yeah. So a majority of people who come to us say, hey, what I'm doing right now isn't working. I am dropping off literature to Glory the Gatekeeper. I am driving all over Kingdom Come to set an appointment, then driving 3 hours that day to get to that appointment to find out that individual is running behind and we're going to have to reschedule. So if you're in that camp, listen further, please. So the first module of the course just really goes through and you connect with us, both Matthew and myself, through video of why this is something that everyone deals with and what you can do to conquer that and get yourself out of the sea of sameness. Because everybody else, in sales, going and doing those things, and you're getting told hashtag make more calls, hashtag hustle more. We know it doesn't work. Although it's amazing to me how many in sales leadership continuously use that moniker of, hey, you're just not making enough calls. You're just not getting out there enough. And I'm sorry, and you can look and see just how many people are sitting on their phone, looking and doing other things. Why not allow yourself to use a personalized video? So the first module really relates back to why you need to be doing these things, because the reality is this is the future. This is where the entire, human attention is going, and it's, whether we like it or not, it is in the form of video, and you better like it. And if you do like it, you're going to increase your sales dramatically.
Yeah, yesterday I was talking to the vice president of sales of one of the top 2 med tech companies in the world. And when I explained module 1, the neuroscience of how busy doctors make technology decisions, it blew her mind. She was like, that is different. And then in module 2, we actually have something, it's a play on words called content roles. When you get feedback from our graduates about the content cookbook, what's some of the consistent feedback that you hear from our graduates?
Well, what we get is they come back to us and they say, this is fantastic that we are actually word for word, I'm able to envision what I can say and how I can use technology to develop a personalized video that's going to, 1, attract attention, and 2, cause that person to stop what they're doing. And that's ideal. You'll see it on, whether it's on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, anything, stop the scroll. You got to be able to stop the scroll. And that's what we do with these personalized videos. And we're giving you step-by-step written scripts and just, and that will be in the next module, but the content, what you need to do to attract attention and stop people. And it's not sell. It's giving them factual information that pertains to them. It's personalized to them, and then say, hey, is this worth a chat? And
Yeah, I
that's
love
a powerful thing to be able to do.
When we first created Medical and Virtual Sales RX, you and I were concerned a bit about the word scripts. But what we learned over time was we drew a compared to what, which goes like this. For people that dislike the word scripts, we would say, all right, tell me what you say to a busy doctor. And they would tell us. And then we would go, yeah, how's that working for you? And so what I love about how we debunk the word scripts, we call them swipe files, is the concept is not to teach you what to say word for word. Rather, the idea is, hey, we've put in the heavy lifting and the groundwork of proving what is interesting to busy doctors, where they can align their own technology with that decision-making journey. And then you hit on it. Module 3, which is everyone's favorite, is how we shared with people 12 different creative ways of how to use their personal phone or their laptop webcam. And I think that people coming into our course are like, ugh, this is going to be floating talking head. I'm going to suck at this. And we no longer hear that. After module 3, people realize that they don't have to be video editors. They don't have to be videographers, that we use this $19 a month software called Vidyard. It gives us versatility for different messages. But in module 4, we actually provide proven swipe files. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so they're personalized swipe files that you can utilize in your business immediately after watching the course and taking part in the course. And so there's scripts/swipe files that pertain to what you want to say to a busy prospect. And the reality of that is huge, just because you're able to then sit down, compile what you want to say, what you want to do. And the wonderful thing about this thing is the first take is typically you go, oh, I don't know about that, but that looks pretty good. Just re-record it real quick and you can send it again. It's very easy to do. And people always say, I'm just, video for me, I don't know, I'm not good at video. And I say, do you practice what you're going to say before you meet a busy surgeon coming down the hallway or a busy prospect coming down the hallway? And they go, well, yeah, I mean, I've done, here we go, the dreaded words, role play. I've done role playing and things like that, but I was like, no. If they're wearing, a clown suit and 2, a green shoe and a red shoe. Do you have a script for that? Well, no, I don't have a script. Okay, take out your phone, shoot a personalized video. You can do this. You do it every day when you walk down the hallway and meet a busy prospect.
Yeah, it's well said. One of our graduates, recent graduates, said that he was struggling a bit on personalizing. And so what I encouraged him to do was to screenshot an image of the doctor that he's talking to and just have it on his computer screen. And Eric, his response was, oh, wow, it feels like I'm talking directly to the doctor. So he wasn't nervous about talking with the doctor face to face. He had some head trash about doing it face to face at scale. But that simple idea of just have a screenshot of the doctor and quote unquote pretend that you're just talking to him like on a Zoom call or whatever. And that really, really worked. And then I know in module 5 and 6, what we've done is we've taken everything that they've learned so far and we put that into an action game plan, homework, and evaluation. And so in module 5, we teach people how to use this inexpensive video software that does not get snagged by security servers at hospitals, that works seamlessly on our phone or on our laptop, that actually isn't a video file at all. And so I think people are amazed at how easy it is. And then in module 6, it is we help people to customize their first 3 videos. And so when you put all that together, what's your thought on how either a skeptical boss or a struggling sales rep, what do you think's going through their mind when they get a personalized video from us saying, wow, you've got somebody that really, really cares about you or that respects you. You know, you were just, selected to be a scholarship recipient for Virtual Sales RX. What do you think's going through the recipient's head when they receive that?
I can tell you if it was me and somebody did that for me, I would be overwhelmed saying, hey, thank you for thinking of me about this. And obviously, if I had never sent a personalized video, I'd say to myself, I don't know, I'm not the personalized video type person, which is the exact person that we would love to have take our course. Simply because once you go through the course and you understand how these time-tested strategies have worked and caused something like a 75% open rate of emails, I guarantee anybody listening to this right now has not received more than 5% open rate on their emails. You'll realize real quick that this changes how you do business and makes you relevant at scale. And so if I was that type of person who would say, hey, well, let me check this out, and then that was the result, what a wonderful gift. That is a fantastic opportunity for somebody. So I hope several jump on this opportunity and allow others to see it as well. And it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be our August promotion, and we're really excited about it. And if you would, Matthew, just kind of tell people how we're going to do this and how we're going to implement it.
Yeah. So as you said, Eric, for the month of August, we are opening up the entire month for people to be eligible to receive the scholarship. And so the logistics are quite simple. You're going to have a link to our Virtual Sales RX on-demand course. You're simply going to ping either Eric or I. You'll see that at support@Virtual Sales RX, it's a simple way. You're in our system. And when you sign up, you can just simply at support@Virtual Sales RX say, my name is Matthew Ray Scott. I just signed up for the scholarship recipient program. And the person that I want to grant this to is named so-and-so, and here's his email. and we will seamlessly take care of that. And to include that personalized greet your scholarship recipient on your behalf, which is a really, really nice touch. As I mentioned, I did that over the weekend, and the recipient was just, just like, wow, this is really personalized. This really makes a difference. And so there's no better way to show the impact of personalized video than to receive a personalized video. And it allows people to receive that, and they could kind of almost imagine what it would be like for a decision maker to receive that. Hey, Eric, let's talk about the boot camp program that we created. So let's unpack. We created a boot camp to truly make Virtual Sales RX affordable for any budget, individuals, teams. How would you explain the difference between what people will receive for that $97 boot camp compared to our flagship coaching program, our 497 7-hour coaching curriculum?
So the boot camp is a fantastic product if you're just saying to yourself, hey, I want to wet my whistle here. I want to figure out exactly what Virtual Sales RX is. And our boot camp is a $97 offering, which features those that have taken the course and are also agency owners. And so these are individuals who utilize it every day, and they're going to talk to you about success stories, what kind of technology to use. And yes, I'm a part of it, and Matthew's a part of it, but the rest of it is all our students and agency owners. So you're learning directly from people who have learned from us and taken the course. So it's a pretty powerful opportunity for those to understand and learn, where some are sitting right now and they say to themselves, yeah, $497, I could see me doing that someday, but the $97 boot camp, this is going to get me and it's going to be a wonderful opportunity again for you to learn how to start utilizing personalized video, understand what it's all about, and learn from those who have walked your walk before.
Yeah, in full transparency, our goal with the $97 boot camp is for you to receive so much value at that affordable price point that you shake your head and go, I can only imagine how much more valuable that 497 flagship course would be. And so that was our goal from the beginning, was to over deliver, to provide so much value. So if you're on the fence post, and even if budget is not a challenge for you, the boot camp is a 1 hour, 90-minute time investment for you to understand the micro of how personalized videos can differentiate you from the sea of sameness that's out there in sales, how it will help you build trust, and how it will help you to not only increase engagement, but to grow your sales. And so I'm really happy that we came up with that idea to meet people right where they're at. And one of the ideas that we came up with is, how interesting would it be if you and your entire sales team at that affordable price were able to go through it together? So imagine you've got 20 people and you decide all 20 people register. You each independently have access to our online academy, our coaching curriculum PDF. And imagine the cohesion that occurs when you as a sales team are talking together, you're doing the homework assignments together in preparation for you deploying this. And then what we'll see is we're going to see more people go, all right, this was unbelievable value for $97. I want to be a part of the, lifetime access to our coaching curriculum, our platform, all the updates. And so I'm thinking that right now we're getting ready to have some excited people that are going to join us on that. And Eric, we might as well talk about the $997 monthly video swipe file community. We started that approximately a month ago. And every time I go on there, I see new people joining us. And how would you describe the uniqueness of that community to someone who says, well, you guys mentioned that in the course that you provide us with these scripts and swipe. How would you say this is different? This is in addition to, or this may be even more of a standalone for somebody who's dipping their toe in the water and saying, I want to find out what's going on.
Yeah, it's a fantastic community. And every time I go on there, I'm amazed. And obviously, there are new video swipe files that Matthew, myself, others are adding weekly. And it's exciting because at that point in time, you can watch this new video swipe file, this script that has come in that, hey, you want to immediately go out and target this prospect. And there may be other people in the community. There could be 20 other in the community target those same HVAC contractors. And then there's collaboration because there's the ability to share ideas back and forth because it's a community forum. So for $9.97, again, $9.97, you have access to all of these people and all of these video swipe files and these scripts, and then you can collaborate with others to do the best you can do for the mere fact it's $9.97. I know I keep saying it. I'm amazed that, for that amount. It's such a valuable. I mean, I go in there all the time and go, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that was a great one. That kind of thing that affects me. I thought, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was talking to a seasoned sales executive who's part of this 997 virtual swipe file community. And we did a swipe file on what happens when you get a heck no, we're not doing business. And he used word for word that scripting. And then the other video that I heard from just the other day from a student where she applied exactly what we taught was this concept of cold outreach. How can you, in 1 minute or less, deliver a cold outreach personalized video that is so hyper personalized, it is so brief and unique that you go from cold outreach to decreasing the time that it takes for the other person that you sent it to know, like, and trust you. And she was commenting on how we had structured this about an interest-based opening. Here's a common pain point. Here's how we solve this problem, and then an interest-based call to action. And how that had trained her mind to think in sequence. And she had said to me, she said, Matthew, I did what everybody else would do. I started typing on my keyboard, oftentimes 3, 4, 5 sentence paragraphs. And she said, what I now know to do is to send messages that are so personalized for the recipient that they can receive it in the way that they think. So yeah, the video swipe file community, man, oh man, I'm so glad that we did that. And certainly for anybody who's interested in that, we'll have a link for you.
Yep. And just so I would like to add just one thing. If you can find all on virtualsalesrx.com. So if you travel to virtualsalesrx.com, you'll find them. You scroll down a little bit, you'll see the offerings are right there in the middle of the page.
Yeah. Well, Eric, I think we're going to help a whole lot of people out with the different programs that we have. I think what we can fairly say is that we've created knowledge at every point that frustrated salespeople find themselves in. And for me, I'll have you close, but for me in closing, here's my mantra. My mantra since we started to help people is, if you are not increasing sales, if you are not becoming more scalable, if you are not increasing engagement, what you are doing is not working, and change is your real competition. You have everything to gain. You have zero to lose by trying out a proven communication technology, in this case, compliant and creative personalized videos, proven to increase attention, differentiate you from everybody else, proven to have a higher return rate. That being said, what do you have to say in closing, Eric?
I'm excited that we have this opportunity to do the scholarship offer. I think this is something that's going to be so important to somebody out there that at this point in time doesn't know anything about personalized video. They are right now sitting in their office and they're going, well, I'm on a performance improvement plan. I'm a darn good salesperson. I just can't get in front of people. I can't talk to them. I can't get the door open for me to have a one-on-one. This is going to change how they do business. It's going to change their life. And I've heard, and the reason I'm saying that, I don't want to be over dramatic. I hear it over and over and over. There are people out there that we've been able to help immensely. You can just go out on LinkedIn and they'll talk about it openly and unsolicited. You know, we don't ask them to do that. It's just what has happened and changed how they are doing things and changed their trajectory. So I'm super excited about it. Look forward to everybody being, on to virtualsalesrx.com, taking a look. And of course, at any time, if you ever need any questions answered, feel free to DM us and we'd love to talk to you.
Yeah, we should say that to keep up with all the interest, we now have 21 agency owners and coaches spread out across the United States to do in-person training, virtual live training, and then just be that trusted guide along the way. So we are attracting more agency owners who want to be a part of this transformation that we're teaching. And so super excited that we have such a quality team there. So Eric, appreciate your time today.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew.